Welcome to my kitchen. Hi, I am Arina. Today we are diving into the sweet treat that is perfect for any occasion. White chocolate macadamia nut cookies. This is one of my all-time favorite recipes, and I am thrilled to share it with you. All the tools and ingredients are listed in the description below. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's make sure we have everything ready. I like to pre-measure all my ingredients so I don't forget any ingredients in the process of making this recipe. First thing first, let's preheat our oven. Set it for 410 degrees Fahrenheit. This ensures our cookie will bake evenly and beautifully. Grab your medium bowl and let's whisk together the dry ingredients. Add 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and half a teaspoon of salt. Whisk this until they are well mixed and set the bowl aside. Next, in a large bowl, combine 1 cup of melted and cooled unsalted butter with 1 cup of brown sugar and half a cup of granulated sugar. Grab your whisk and mix this until they are fully combined and smooth. There are several ways how you can melt your butter. I will leave link below in the description to the blog where I describe 3 different ways how to do this. My favorite way is melt the butter in a candy melting pot. Now add 2 large eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract into your wet mixture. Whisk everything together until it is nicely incorporated and you have a smooth, creamy mixture. If you have a standing mixer, I recommend you mix this recipe in your standing mixer. This is actually one of my favorite kitchen tools that I have. It is the moment of truth. Let's marry our dry and wet ingredients. Start by slowly introducing the dry ingredients to the wet mixture. Give it a good whisk until the dough begins to thicken. And by thicken, I mean it's going to start feeling like you are stirring cement. When you find yourself breaking a sweat, it is time to switch to a silicone spatula. Trust me, I learned it the hard way. Of course, if you prefer to keep your baking more chill, a stand mixer is your friend here. Just toss it all in, let the mixer do the heavy lifting, and pretend you are on a cooking show while you sip your coffee. That's definitely my style on days when I want to keep things easy. If you are looking for healthier alternatives for some ingredients in this recipe, check out my blog for the list of substitutions. You can find options to reduce sugar, swap flour types, or use different nuts to suit your dietary needs. All the details are in the post link below. With our dough ready, let's add the fun stuff. Fold in 2½ cups of the white chocolate chips and 1½ cups of roughly chopped macadamia nuts. Use your spatula to fold them into the dough until they are evenly distributed through the dough. The dough will be very thick, so take your time to fold the ingredients in. Line baking sheet with a parchment paper. This will keep your cookies from the sticking and make a cleanup with breeze. I prefer to use pre-cut parchment paper sheets. You will see the blog below in the description where I describe the difference between parchment paper rolls and parchment paper sheets. Take your small cookie dough scoop and scoop out portions of the dough into the prepared baking sheet. Space them out so they have a room to spread. Once you have filled the tray, pop it in the fridge. We are chilling the dough for about 10 minutes to help the cookies keep the shape while they're baking. Since we are baking those cookies in a high temperature, they will be crisp on the outside and very soft on the inside. After chilling cookies, place the baking sheet in your preheated oven. Bake the cookies for 7 to 8 minutes or until they are just set and lightly golden. Done, remove the cookies from the oven. Let them sit for about 5 minutes before start removing them from the baking sheet. Remember, cookies are still very soft, so if you start removing them right away from the baking sheet, they will break apart. Using a cake spatula, carefully transfer them to a cooling rack. Let them cool completely. This step is crucial. It is when the cookie is set and develop the perfect texture. Thanks for watching. I am Arina, sharing my recipe journey through my lenses. If you like this recipe, please like, subscribe and hit the bell for more delicious creations. Check out the full recipe and more on my blog, link in the description below. Happy baking! See you next time!